From where it is right now, it's going to make more work for me. I'm trying to see how far apart those panels are that I'm gonna get to see where I need to move the next one. I might move one right there. And I'm trying to see where I'm gonna put them, cause I'm gonna end up getting two more, another set of two or another set of three. So 1, 2. I don't want to put them that far apart. 3, 4, 5, and then if I get another one, maybe I'll put it up front. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna put them that far apart, y'all. So it's drizzling, but I'm about to put this other roof rack up. Okay, y'all, it's drizzling. I'm gonna continue to put this together. I don't want my phone to get wet, so I'll be back. I'm gonna put the other bar on, this one on, and then number 3, and then I'm gonna run to the dollar store, get some more rope, come back, tie it on. I was supposed to get rope before I came over here, but I forgot. So let's do this and see if we could be through. It went fairly quickly. It's sturdy. It's not moving. I'm gonna check the other side, make sure it's not moving. And I'm gonna get the 3rd bar up here. The 1st and the 2nd bar have been up here, taken down, put back up several times. The 3rd bar has never been up here. Y'all let me know in the comments bar below if y'all have a roof rack about how many feet you think I should put these things apart. They about 29 inches apart. That's a little over 2 feet apart, and I'm gonna see where I'm gonna put the other one at, because I think eventually I'm gonna have at least 2 more up here, so maybe 3, who knows. But let me do the other side. Okay, y'all, I got the roof rack up there, and I pretty much want to tell y'all how I installed it. So I started the first roof rack at the end of the front door, and it's 29 inches from that one to that one. And from that one to that one is 24 inches. So I don't know if I should have made it 29 inches, but I just felt like I wanted it a little closer. So I made it 24 inches from the one in the middle. And I'm gonna show you guys how to install it from the top part. This piece right here, this is one piece. And this right here, I put this on the ground and screw it up just a little bit, and then slide this over here. Make sure you have the rubber gasket there. And when you're putting this together, you want to make sure when you're screwing it, once you get the screws kind of like it's tight, you want to make sure you're pulling this close to this. Pull this close to this, and I want to pull that up. And that's how I'm gonna screw that, with that pulled up and this pulled forward. Once I get that pretty tight, then I'm gonna take my last screw and put it in there, because I got this pulled up as far as it can go. Then I'm gonna screw that. And you wanna screw this in just to get it started, but don't tighten it. Once you have the bars on both sides screwed in, once you have both of these plates on both sides screwed in, then you can screw this in and tighten it. So that's how I did that. If you have any questions, let me know. So I have that side over there already tightened, and I'm about to tighten this side, and I'm going to make sure I'm pulling this like this and that like that. But I'm gonna screw it first and just get it to where when it gets getting tight, then I'll pull this up and make sure I'm pulling that back. But you don't have to worry about that until you start tightening up your screws. So I'll show y'all what I'm talking about from the back side. So right now, I'm not worried about it being in the position it needs to be in, because it's going to take me a while to tighten this up, or to even get it close too tight. Right now it's not even nowhere close to tight. And you see how it's moving around right now? Before I tighten it, I'm going to take my measurements again and make sure it's at 24 inches away from the other bar. Once your screw starts hitting the back of that metal, then that's when you make sure you pull this all the way forward, and make sure you pull that other one all the way up. And once you do that, then you can hold your screw. But it's still not tight enough for me to worry about that right now, so I'm just gonna see, I moved that bar a couple of inches. So on both sides, you want to make sure this back is pulled all the way up against the gutter. Okay, y'all, now that I have these two screwed in from the back, this pulled all the way up to the top, that pulled all the way forward and it's tight. This is pulled all the way up as far as it goes. Now what I'm gonna do is put my large washer there, the screw that looks like this there. You put these kind of screws here and that kind there, and then you're gonna take your washer, your nut. You want the blue part facing down and that part going up just like that. And we're gonna screw that in because I can't do that and hold the camera at the same time. I'm gonna put you guys down. I got that on there. You could only screw it so far, so the next thing I'm gonna do is stick that in there, and I'm gonna take this and put it there, and I'm gonna turn the one at the bottom or the top, either one. One is gonna hold and one is gonna turn until it tightens. I got this all tightened, what I'm gonna do is now I'm gonna tighten this. I'm not gonna put any pressure on it. I'm not gonna pick it up or do that. I'm just gonna tighten it just in position the way it falls. I'm just gonna tighten it up, no pressure. Tighten it up as much as I can. And then I'm gonna go to the other side and do the same thing. Okay, on this side, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna take my measurements and make sure it's 24 inches apart. It is. I'm not gonna put any pressure on it. And I'm just gonna tighten this up. And after I do this, I'm gonna go take a ride, y'all. Before I buy my rope, I'm just gonna see if it's making a noise. And if it is, which it probably is, we're gonna go get the rope. Now, that is on there, it's not moving, secure. Top for the ladder, because I'm not gonna have a ladder up there, I'm not gonna use those pieces. But anyway, let's go riding, y'all. Okay, you guys, so I'm about to go ride. Again, we got all 3 roof racks on top of the van, and we're about to go ride and see what it do. Let's go. I'm gonna need to get some gas today. if we make noise now, it's gonna be them two, the other two. So if it make noise, which it probably will, we're gonna have to go get some rope. yesterday before I moved.